Alright, let's talk about a feeling we all know. It's that slow, creeping dread that starts in the pit of your stomach. You're standing there shoulder to shoulder with strangers watching that big silver snake of a baggage carousel spit out bag after bag. There's the bright pink one that belongs to the lady in front of you. There's the beat-up guitar case that looks like it's seen more cities than you have. One by one, people grab their stuff and walk away. Their vacation officially started. But your bag, your trusty black roller bag with the slightly busted zipper, is nowhere to be seen. The crowd thins out, and the carousel keeps turning, now mostly empty. It's a lonely sound, the hum of that machine when it's just you left. That's when the questions start flooding your brain. Did it even make the flight? Is it on a different continent by now? When your bag goes missing, your imagination kicks into high gear. The most common theory is that your luggage has fallen into some kind of giant disorganized abyss. You picture a warehouse the size of a football field, a mountain of lost bags piled to the ceiling, with your little suitcase at the very bottom. It's a chaotic free-for-all where overworked employees randomly rummage through the pile, hoping to stumble upon the right one. Another popular myth is the thief theory. This one's a bit more dramatic. You imagine a shadowy ring of baggage handlers who specifically target nice-looking luggage, cracking them open on the tarmac and divvying up the spoils like modern-day pirates. Your new noise-canceling headphones? Gone. While theft does happen, the reality is that these folks are under constant surveillance and have a job to do, a very fast-paced job. So, what really happens? The moment you file a report at that dreaded baggage services desk, you're kicking off a surprisingly organized manhunt. The first thing that agent does is create something called a Property Irregularity Report, or PIR. This isn't just some note scribbled on a pad, it's a digital file. This information is entered into a massive interconnected computer system. This is ground zero for the search. Right away, the system starts working. The agent will first check to see if your bag was scanned at any point where it shouldn't have been. Maybe it was mistakenly loaded onto a flight to Cleveland instead of Cancun. The barcode on your luggage tag is the key. Every time that tag is scanned, it leaves a digital breadcrumb. The first step is to retrace those breadcrumbs. Let's talk about the people doing this work. Deep in the bowels of every major airport is a place most passengers will never see: the baggage reconciliation area. This is where the baggage handlers, or ramp agents, do their job. These are the folks who physically lift, sort, and load tens of thousands of bags every single day. They have minutes, not hours, to get all the bags for a departing flight sorted and loaded into the plane's cargo hold. The pressure is immense. When a bag goes astray, it often ends up in their world. An orphan bag, one that has lost its tag, is the ultimate headache. Someone has to play detective. If that fails, they are authorized to open the bag to search for identification inside. They're not looking for valuables, they're looking for anything with a name and address. These folks become temporary archaeologists, sifting through a stranger's personal life to find the one clue that will help them send the bag home. If your bag isn't found in the first 24 hours, the airline unleashes its secret weapon, a system called World Tracer. This isn't some dinky software the airline built itself. It's actually a massive, global database developed by SITA, a company that provides IT services to the airline industry. Over 500 airlines and ground handling companies around the world are connected to this single system. The system uses a sophisticated matching algorithm. It takes the details of your lost bag report and constantly scans for matching reports of found bags from every other airport in the network. It uses a weighting system. A match on a rare color might be worth more points than a match on a common brand like Samsonite. An agent at the central baggage office will review the top matches suggested by World Tracer. If a high-probability match pops up, the agent will send a message through the system. We barely give it a second thought. But that flimsy strip of paper, the baggage tag, is actually one of the most important documents in modern travel. The real magic is in the barcode. That series of black and white lines contains a treasure trove of information. As your bag zips along miles of conveyor belts, laser scanners read that barcode and activate gates and diverters to route your bag to the correct pier. Now technology is making these tags even smarter. Some airlines are rolling out electronic bag tags. Even better is the rise of RFID, radio frequency identification tags. Unlike barcodes, RFID tags can be read from a distance by radio waves. Airports that have installed RFID readers have seen a dramatic improvement in baggage handling accuracy. Let's tell a story. Meet Bob's bag. It's a nondescript gray suitcase, not too big, not too small. Bob is flying from Chicago to Rome, with a connection in Paris. But during loading, the container bumps against the cargo door, and the paper tag gets snagged and ripped clean off. Bob's bag is now anonymous. It makes it to Paris, but when it's unloaded, the automated scanners have nothing to read. It gets shunted to the side, to the area for problem bags. Back in Paris, a baggage agent named Jean-Pierre finds the tagless gray suitcase. He carefully opens the bag, not to snoop, but to find clues. He sees the business suits, but then he sees it, a copy of Isaac Asimov's Foundation. He finds another, then another. The World Tracer algorithm, which loves specific details, finds a high probability match with Bob's file, which also mentions the books. Bingo. Alright, you've seen the system, warts and all. The good news is you're not powerless. First, make your bag stand out. That sea of black roller bags at the Carousel is an identification nightmare. Put a sturdy, clearly written luggage tag on the outside of your bag with your contact information. More importantly, put the same information inside your bag. And for the love of all that is holy, take a picture of your bag before you check it. Showing the agent a clear photo is 1,000 times better than trying to describe it, so there you have it. The journey of a lost bag isn't as simple as falling into a black hole. It's a complex, high-tech, and surprisingly human process. The vast majority of the time, they get it right. More than 99% of all checked bags arrive with their owners at the destination. So the next time you're standing at that carousel, take a breath. The odds are overwhelmingly in your favor. Now go book a trip and maybe pack a spare pair of socks in your carry-on, just in case.